One thing really making so many rounds right now in the internet happens to be the sudden departure of this man of God called Prophet TB Joshua. Believe me, if there was this particular Nigerian televangelist or preacher or prophet that has made so many rounds and that has been known for ages, then it should be Prophet TB Joshua. This man has actually changed the lives of so many people. I mean, if you guys want to remember when this man started up his ministry, this Emmanuel TV, and of course the whole church, this synagogue church of all nations, if you want to just imagine how it started, then I'm sure you're going to break down in tears because it's not actually easy. He actually went through a whole lot. So this man, actually called Temitope Balogun Joshua, aka TB Joshua, left us on the 5th of June 2021. Believe me, ever since that period, it's been very difficult for so many of his followers, so many of the people that believed in him, and of course his own God, that they don't just want to believe that he's no more. I feel like they just want to say, okay, maybe he's sleeping and he's about to wake up anytime soon. But this is something so normal. I mean, when you lose someone that you were really close to, or someone that you really like looked up to, there's a time when you don't even want to like believe that that person is no more. Once again, RIP to you, Mr. Temitope Balogun Joshua, aka TB Joshua. Really miss you, and of course, we are going to miss your ministry. We just pray that you leave someone that's actually going to be like very much mature enough to continue your legacy from where you stopped. So guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about what really caused this man's departure, and of course what his private or personal doctor had to say regarding the cause of his departure. Well, we very well know our Nigerian brothers out there. We know them very well that when something like this happens, you're going to hear all sort of funny things. Someone will be like, oh, this man got his hands into something in order to have powers to heal people, and that is why this type of thing is happening to him. But please refuse to say this type of things. I always tell you guys that you should be very careful what you say about a man of God, because you have to be very careful. Judgment is in the hands of the Lord himself. So be very careful, be very slow to say things concerning men of God. In fact, don't even say it at all. Well, we're going to be talking about what his private doctor had to say regarding the cause of his departure, like we earlier told you guys. And this is something that so many fans have really been expecting. Like, they want to know what really happened to Prophet TB Joshua. He showed no symptoms, he showed no sign. It's not as if he was pale, it's not as if he was slim, it's not as if he was malnutrited in any way. What really happened to him? What do you guys think happened to him? Do you feel like all these cock and bull stories of him getting his hands into something in order to get money or get powers to heal people, do you feel like it's true? Well, what his private doctor had to say was very much sensible and very much mature. According to our sources, it confirms the fact that Prophet TB Joshua's personal doctor actually made it very clear enough that people should stop saying all sort of things about this man because he died or he left us in a very natural way. Like, nothing caused it. It's not as if he had anything bothering him, not as if he was sick in any way. He just left us naturally. And I think this is something that is very much normal. I mean, it's better that before you leave or before you go up to heaven, it should be in a very clean and transparent way. I mean, we don't want to like suffer or go through things, get sick here and there. I mean, when you are a man of God, this is how you just go. You just live as if nothing happens, except when maybe you're this type of normal person that you just have to go to the hospital, from one hospital to the next to the next to the next, and before you know it, maybe you've spent a whole lot of money and people are already like, okay, let this man go, let this man go. But it's the reverse with men of God. They just have that spirit of discernment, because we all remember that this man made it clear when he was in church that there's a time to come and there's a time to go. That is the time to go back home. I think what he was actually implying or trying to insinuate was that his time was near and he had to leave. But this is something that so many fans still see as a miracle because they never expected it. I mean, we never actually knew Prophet TB Joshua was going to leave us anytime soon. Well, all the same, we really do love this man, and we know very well that wherever he is, he's in a very right nice place, and he's resting perfectly well in the bosom of the Lord. What's your take in this matter, guys? Do you feel like what other people out there are saying is true, that he got his hands into something, or do you feel like it's just mere cock and bull stories that people will just say just because they want to get attention or anything like that? Leave your thoughts, your reactions, whatever thing you feel, just down in the comment box. Let's dive into this short video, guys, and of course leave your thoughts right down the comment box. Thank you so much.
You cannot continue serving God with physical strength, eloquent speech, your eyes, your mouth. No. You must serve Him with all your heart. First place we must grow or prosper is in our spiritual life. Let me share with you why it's so difficult for us. After you have made a lot of money, you are rich, fleet of car, companies, you have a lot. Yet, there's a burden. Why? Because it's like we are prosper in our financial life, material life, and everything. But in our spiritual life, zero. You have money, wealth, so much. You have people. Yet, there's so much burden. Hardly you'll be able to sleep, but you are not sick. You need help of drug tablet to sleep. You cannot sit down any longer alone for 3 to 4 hours. You need to be in the midst of people to be happy. Create joy, joy that created, not joy of the Lord. So people will make you happy. You need to go to party, you need to go to club house, you need to go to occasion, you need to go to medical checkup, you need to go for holiday every week just to be happy. You are looking for just joy. The one you have is not sustain you. Now, reverse is the case. Our spiritual life first. Because this spiritual life is the one that carry everything we have. It carry our money, it carry our property, your fame. It is the spiritual life that carry them. It's something that